everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and it is a beautiful Wednesday. It's currently Wednesday, March 17th, and you know what that means, right? It's time for another episode of The Masked Singer. It is the Group B premiere. That's right. For the first time this season, we get to see the 5 characters in Group B battle it out to see who's going to make it to the Super 6. It's going to be a great episode tonight, and there's so many things I want to talk to you guys about. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, which is that bell icon thingamabobber, and you give this video a thumbs up. That's very important to do that stuff because when it comes to the analytics on YouTube, it just so happens that the more stuff you have like that, the further the videos go. And, you know, we're trying to hit that 40,000 by the end of the season, which we just hit 37,000 yesterday subscribers. And so thank you so much for all of your support. I know we have a lot of fun, a lot of goofiness stuff, and there's a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about when it comes to yesterday's video, because today I put up a video talking about toes. And yes, if you didn't watch that video to the end, you probably didn't have any idea what we were talking about. Now, before we get started, make sure you go ahead and comment where you're joining us from. I'd like to know where. Karen's joining us from Belize. I've been to Belize before. I like it there. Matthew's in Brooklyn, New York, or Brooklyn, New York. We have someone from Canada, Ohio, from Pennsylvania, Boston, sunny Tampa, Florida. Ooh, bring some heat our way. Pennsylvania, Hawaii, Jewel. We got Utah, Maryland. Someone says, I'm not wearing green today because it's St. Patty's Day. Nope. I normally wear red on St. Patty's Day. I actually didn't wear my red shirt today. Texas, California, New Jersey. What part of New Jersey are you in? Glorious Glory? Mike Kerr, you too? What part of New Jersey? Oh, Portugal. Look at that. Texas, Indiana. Pensacola, Florida. UK, Ben's in the UK. Another person from Hawaii. Michigan, upstate New York, Denver. Chile. We got someone from Chile today. Wisconsin. Holland. Oh, wow. We've got India. Look at that. Man, we've gotten countries today that we've never had before. We have Mexico on here. Worcestershire. Elijah in Wildwood, Daytona, Nevada. Temple, Arizona. I like Temple, Arizona. Portugal again. Minnesota, something about pepper. I don't think that's a country. Country or state. Someone says Under the Sea. Grand Rapids. Kokomo. I hope you actually are watching from Kokomo. Hungary, look at that. Alabama, Hawaii. So we had so many people. It seems like we have like 8 different countries joining us in. And once again, I want to thank you guys from Uruguay. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And I got 9 from around the world. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and turn on notifications. You do that, A, so that when I put up a new video, you'll find out about it right away. And B, it helps out with the algorithm. Same thing with liking any of my videos. So if I put up a new video, you give it a thumbs up. It helps push it further on the YouTube universe. So thank you for letting everyone, Trinidad on here too. Sorry, it's so cool to see so many people from around the world joining us on YouTube because, as you know by now, this show started in South Korea and blew up once it hit the US. And now currently we have about 18 different versions that are either airing or about to air. Altogether, we have something in the realms of like 24 countries that had some version of this show. And that's not talking about The Masked Dancer too, because US has a version in the UK last week announced. So there's going to be a UK version of The Masked Dancer, which I'm actually really excited for. So now, let's dive into Group B. That's right. So Group B, we haven't seen perform yet, but we were introduced to the characters in at least our videos here. Now we're going to turn around behind us. And on our board, which, yes, I know I still haven't updated the pig yet. We literally just got back to the house today. So, from busy stuff. I didn't get a chance to go out to Walgreens to get it. So I just got back a few minutes ago. So that's why I didn't get a new pig yet. We have the pig, the phoenix, the grandpa monster, who is my favorite in this group so far. We have the chameleon and the black swan. One of them, only one, is going to get voted off. There is no wild cards tonight, but we can talk about wild cards if you really want to. And if you remember last week, for those who didn't watch last week, Kermit the Frog was revealed to be the snail. And so that's why he has the golden X on him. Someone actually went ahead and said to me, hey, why do you put X's on characters? Well, once they're voted off the show, they're no longer, a part of it. And so where's my golden X's at? I have them here. And so, I have these X's. Nope, it's actually empty. I have them somewhere else then. I put these X's on the characters. Maybe it's here. And they're see-through, and you put them right on top. I'm going to put this back in here so I don't lose it. So, with tonight's episode, there really isn't too much we can kind of go through tonight. To get started, we have no clues for anyone. Normally when the season starts off either a few days before or the week before, Nick Cannon would get on TV and give us some clues and hints. We do have like the master list of clues, which we can go through, but I know Oscar-wise, we think Kermit the Frog had one Oscar, so we can remove that. Besides that, everything is good except for the toes, which if you watched our video the other day, everyone has 10 toes. Not 12. And so if you watched my video that I uploaded yesterday, and if you watched it to the very end, you would get that joke, and you would have got today's video that I put, what was that, around 3 o'clock or 3:30 today, talking about having 12 toes. It's quite funny. Anyway, so what kind of questions do you guys have about tonight's episode of The Masked Singer? We do know that Niecy Nash is going to be the host tonight. Nick Cannon doesn't come back until it looks like either episode 5. So that's kind of what we're looking at. And we do know he definitely comes back. And this past week, we went ahead and did a couple different videos for you guys. First, we did the first pitch correct audio of the year, which we can go through in a minute. But it's not really going to help for this episode because that was Group A. So we did that video 2 days ago. On Friday, we did a video before they even posted online, which I want to talk to you about. They went ahead and just yesterday posted the wild cards, but we actually spoiled it and gave everyone the wild card information last Friday. And so if you actually were on my Instagram, either on Friday or Saturday, you would have seen that Fox, by the way, they have a new app where you can bet against everything going on. And it's called Fox Bet Super 6. This is actually what the app looks like. If it wants to load. If you want to load. Makes me want to update it. Anyway, they have an app where you could go ahead and you can go ahead and vote for things on The Masked Singer. There you could see Nicole. You can sort of see like over here a example of what they do and how you pick some of the questions. And in one of the advertisements, they showed these panels that had different costumes on it. Okay? So now, you look at these things, you're like, okay, well, they really haven't introduced the wild cards yet. They showed us one, which was the crab, which, that's us. We chose the crab to put on the show. But they had this advertisement going on Facebook of Nicole pointing at the fans. And you're looking at it and you're like, there's a bunch of costumes in here that I haven't seen yet. And the best part is that they're the wild card costumes I revealed to you guys on Friday. But you can actually see them. First, you have the Yeti. It looks like the cartoon I kind of showed you guys online. Looks pretty good. Next, if we scroll down, you'll see a bulldog, which I said there was a dog or a pug, mug, or a bulldog. So we're right there with the bulldog. After that, we had the orca, which was a whale, which is really cute looking, right? And then they don't have the crab on there, right? No, they don't have the crab on there. So for those who haven't seen the wild cards, now you have it. Looks like you guys are saying, where do you find this? This was an advertisement. This was an advertisement we saw on Facebook. Now, it was actually really funny because this advertisement we didn't see until yesterday because everyone also sent me a bunch of messages on Instagram, which, by the way, you could send me a message on Instagram during the show at Joey Contino, and we can talk about everything going on. But Julie, you want to send me a message during the show?
So we can talk about things that's going on.
Yeah, but you can sit next to me on the couch and we can talk about the show that's going on. No?
That's not fun.
That's a lot of fun. Anyway, so we revealed it 2 days before, 3 days, because yesterday was what? Tuesday? So 4 days before we revealed it all. So that's why you stick with me. That's why you subscribe and turn notifications, because you guys get all the behind the scenes stuff. So with tonight's episode, we're not expected to see any wild cards. It looks like it doesn't start till episode 3. So yeah, we're going to have to wait. And actually, if I jump back here, Masked Singer, episode 3, TV guide, there should be a description of it talking about the wild cards. Because I remember reading something about crab. Okay, so today's called Group B Premiere, Shamrock and Roll. You could tell I'm not Irish at all. Now, for Group A, this is episode 3, okay? It says, Group A wild card round, dash, enter the wild cards. It says the highly anticipated first ever wild card character enters the competition when the members of Group A return to the stage for their second performances of the season. So yeah, you like that? That's how they're doing it. Then for some reason on Saturday, March 27th, they're running a rerun on like 8 p.m. After that, we have the Group B, and it's pretty much the Group B wild cards. It talks about the same description. So the 24th A, so episode 3, is when we see the first wild cards. And by the preview, it looks like we're going to see the crab perform. I'm so excited for the crab. If you don't know the background story with the crab, it's a long story of it. It is Orca joining it. Noah says that it's the Orca joining episode 3, and I believe it. But I would like it to be the crab. I like the crab to enter and then stay on and win the whole competition, because once again, what's the sign? Did we get rid of the sign? The crab for season 5. Here it is. Because it was us that got the crab on. We put this up 2 months before the season finale of season 4. That's supposed to be hanging here. Let's just pretend it's hanging. Oh, wait, it's staying. Anyway, so the reason why the crab is on there is because of you guys. You know, we last year got the broccoli on, and now we got the crab on. And I think if we're doing this right for next season, we're going for a teddy bear. Is that right? A teddy bear? So next season, we're going to try for a teddy bear. What do you guys think? Claire says, Joey, can you do a Kermit impression? I don't think I can. Robert says, we asked for broccoli for season 4. We did get a broccoli for season 4. Birthday cake for season 5. Yes. Prediction crab will lose. No, don't say that, Robert. I don't want the crab to lose. They like the teddy bear idea. That's true. Noah's right. Sarah Palin was technically the teddy bear. She wasn't a teddy bear. It wasn't named teddy bear, but it was called a bear. Julie, I want to see you, by the way. Can I flip the camera around? She said no. So I'm just going to move myself a little bit. There's my producer. What are you producing over there, producer?
I'm working. I'm designing my studio.
Let's just get nice watch. Ready? I'll grab her from her shirt. I got you! Joe, how many toes do you have?
12.
You have 12 toes like a normal person? If you haven't watched that video, by the way, you totally should. That was really fun to make. And Nala's in it. Anyway, here we go.
It's not like she had a choice.
Nala didn't have a choice. That's right. She got picked up and she was in that video. She is the surprise star of every single video, Nala. So, okay, there's actually a gentleman in here. Remember from The Masked Dancer, Maxim? There's a gentleman with his exact name in the comment section. I don't know if it's actually him or not. And he says, what do I think about the Russian dolls? Julia used to have the Russian dolls. What's actually the real name of them?
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka? Matra.
Don't even.
Can you say it again?
Matryoshka.
Matroska. So the real name of the Russian dolls is that, Matroska. And Julia used to have them as kids, right? Keep in mind, Julia is from Ukraine, which is the country right next to Russia. And so there's a lot. What? That's correct. Are you not connected to Russia? Do you not share a border with Russia? No, you don't? Well, then maybe you need to learn. And I guess the U.S. doesn't share one with Canada or Mexico then. You know? Anyway, so Julia used to play with them growing up. And did you like them or did you hate them?
They were fun to play, but I mean, you just take them apart and put them together. That's really it.
And that's really it.
You lose one and then get yelled at.
Well, I like that little added part at the end. She says you lose one and then you get yelled at. So that's funny. Anyway, someone's asking me, will the Phoenix go home tonight? To be honest with you, I have no idea. Because at the end of the day, we have no clues. We haven't heard them sing yet. I know a lot of you guys are like, can't really guess on who's leaving until you finally have like a singer. James says, Joey, who do you think will be a guest judge this season? Well, obviously, we're looking to see the winner of season 4 to come on. I like to see Leanne on here. I like Wayne Brady, but he has his own show, so I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. On top of that, Joel McHale is one of my all-time favorites on here. We've got a lot of really good judges on this show. And maybe we should do like a top list of like who your favorite guest judge is. I'm going to double check on see guest judge Masked Singer for the future. I know we had Jay Furl on that one time. Maybe we could have Craig back on, considering that he's hosting Masked Dancer, which hasn't been renewed yet, guys. I know, but we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it will be. I remember we also had Will Arnett. He was kind of cool, but Joel's my favorite. You know, I think we can all agree that Joel would be great if he would be a permanent something on this show, but it brings up a really interesting point. Because a lot of you guys are saying, hey, Joe, you're missing a character over here. You're missing one. This guy right here. The Cloodle-Doo! The Cloodle-Doo, for those who didn't watch last week's episode, what are you doing? You gotta go watch it. But the Cloodle-Doo is a character that's, the costume's actually from the Mexican version of the Masked Singer, a la Masca or something like that, Mascarada. And so that's where this is. It was actually called the Gala, which is pretty much rooster chicken. And so this character over here will just quickly run on stage or interrupt the show to give us clues. And a lot of people are saying, oh, that's Nick Cannon. It makes sense. It's green screen, right? And this is why I would say, no, it doesn't make any sense. How can Nick be hosting and be a character on the show? So we did, in the last episode, have some kind of audio of the Cloodle-Doo. And I figured, why don't we pitch correct it, right? That makes sense. Maybe we can hear the real celebrity voice. Now, if you noticed at the very end of what he said the last episode was, can you guess who I am? And let's be honest, with no clues, it's extremely hard. So I was like, you know what? We'll do the pitch correct audio. Maybe we can hear something that will be like, oh, that's totally this person. So here's the original audio they gave us. And for those who've never heard my pitch correct audio before, the way we do this is like this. First, I'm an executive audio producer in New York City. It's my job to make audio sound good. And in the case of the Masked Singer, you know, when they do these clue packages, the real celebrity is not talking. Okay? I mean, it's the real celebrity talking, but it's not the real voice. The producers take that audio. So let's just say like I have an RE320 here, which is a pretty good standard microphone you can use in radio or voiceover work. They have them record stuff like this in the studio, which it's not connected to anything, so I don't know why I'm pretending that it's on. But they have them record stuff in the studio, and then they take that audio and they run it through something in Pro Tools, which speeds it up. I'm making a mess. Ooh, don't let my wife see that. Speeds it up and pitches it up. That way you have no idea who it is. But doing what I do, I figured I could slow it down. I could pitch correct it. That way we can hear the real celebrity voice. Now that, plus all of the clues, which is like brings you to your top 3 guesses, the audio just kind of matches it, and then you get the character right. And now this is a system we've been doing since season 1 of episode 1 of The Masked Singer, and we've got them all right with the exception of one, the Eagle, Dr. Drew. And so for the clue-a-do, it's a little bit harder because we have no clues. All we have is just the pitch correct audio. And so we're going to go ahead and go through the audio. Here is the original audio they gave us. Here you go.
Hello there. I'm Tweedledee, top secret celebrity sleuth. I've hacked into the show and I'm here to change the game.
Now here's the pitch correct audio, okay? Listen carefully. I'm going to do another pitch correct for him this week, which we can tell it's definitely a man. And so we'll see what kind of audio we get. Here we go.
Hello there. I'm Tweedledee, top secret celebrity sleuth. I've hacked into the show and I'm here to change the game. I'll be dropping special clues for you throughout the season the panel won't see. And
so that's the pitch correct audio. And if you watched my pitch correct video I did a few days ago, you would say right now the only thing that kind of sticks out to me is like Bill Eichner from Billy on the Street. I think that's his last name. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like Joel. It didn't sound like Nick at all. So it makes you wonder, is it a celebrity? Is it just someone they randomly have and they're like, hey, Tommy, come put this costume around and just start wiggling your arms? I don't know. You know, when we don't have any kind of, oh, someone says a pirate for episode 6. Can we do a pirate? Yes, I like a pirate. Who said that? One second, I'm going to call it out. Glorious says a pirate. I would love a pirate.
Absolutely. I would love
They had a pirate turtle on the Russian version, I think. And they also had a pirate on the Netherlands version, or maybe that was the German version, one of those other ones. And I love pirates, and pirates work. I would like to see a pirate. How about a teddy bear pirate? No? How funny it would be? It'd be a teddy bear with a pirate hat on and a hook. See, now we're going kind of out there. Anyway, so who do you think that audio sounded like? Did it sound like a celebrity? The Mask Inc. says it'd be funny if it was Wayne Brady, but it doesn't sound like him. So a lot of you guys don't have too many guesses. Corey says he sent me a letter. I did not get the letter. What my slaw says Betty White. Someone says maybe Will Arnett. Maybe, I don't know. It does sound like Billy on the Street to me. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. See, yeah, a lot of you guys don't have too many guesses for him yet. But let's be honest, not to jump into last week's episode, and I don't want to reveal anyone yet, because as you know, I don't do reveal videos for the characters. Someone just said that to me. I don't do reveals for the characters yet until we have 2 episodes. So after Group A performs next week, I can start revealing people. But if you listen to last week's pitch correct audio and match it with the clues as we do like in our groups, we pretty much know who the porcupine, the raccoon, the seashell, and potentially what the Russian dolls are, just kind of based off of the pitch correct audio and some of the clues. I mean, for example, I want to listen to the raccoon, and you could just go ahead and scream, you know who this is. This is what they do.
Sometimes to get the happy ending, you have to go through hell first.
And here's the pitch correct audio. And this person, Joel, this person that's going to be speaking, you and I were on an airplane with. Ready? We were flying from Ukraine to, yes, okay, here.
Sometimes to get the happy ending, you have to go through hell first. In my darkest days, I faced death, desperate to stay sane. I recited my favorite story, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
So, I mean, without me going and just straight up telling you who I think it is, because once again, I like to wait a little bit. Who do you think that is? What happened? I lost the live stream. Where are we at? What happened? What happened? I'm actually not joking. The screen disappeared. Open? Guys, I'm missing you. I don't see anything. This is kind of weird. All right, one second. I can't see anything. What happened here, guys? Something happened here. I can't. I honestly can't see it. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. Sometimes technology is not my friend. Options. Show in folder. No. I don't know what happened here. Doo-da. Doo-da. I don't know what happened here. Oh, the doo-da day. I hope you guys are still here. Joel, can you jump on my YouTube channel, see if we're actually still live? Maybe I X'd out of it by mistake? Oh, why do I feel old right now? You open Netflix? That doesn't help, Jewel. All right, view. View. Enter full screen mode? Oh, there he is. Okay, woo! We're still here. Okay, yes. So, I don't know what happened there. But now it made me go in full screen mode. So I could see you guys. You could see me. We've got 400 people. So everyone's saying it's Danny. And it's funny because do I have that? I may still have that photo on here somewhere. What date was that? It was October of what? 2019? Jewel? October. We were in Chicago. Maybe it was September?
No, we got back home.
We're flying from Italy.
No, we were not.
I don't have the photo on it anymore.
Instagram.
It's on Instagram?
Yeah, you posted it.
See, guys, I have a folder on my phone of me and celebrities, and I just never added him to it.
You poor you. You and celebrities.
Oh, Julia. Oh, Julia. Which is funny because I always forget this, but I remember my first day at my original job, I met Robin Thicke. I always forget that. All right, here we go. Where are we at? Here I am, okay. Here we are. Me and the man. This is from September 23rd, 2019. I said, traveling with my man, the myth, the legend, Danny. We were in Frankfurt. We're flying from Kiev to Frankfurt. Him and I, we were like literally, no one knew who he was on the plane except for me. And he was only a few rows in front of us. I was like, oh my God.
We spotted him the second
I'm like, we got Machete Man, he's here.
Bro, the second he got on the plane, you and I knew exactly.
We knew exactly who it was.
Nobody else said anything.
No. Well, no. Okay. The pilot knew. No, it wasn't the pilot. It was the lead flight attendant because he had the manifest of everyone who was on there and saw his name.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he goes, shh. Because he knew, because he saw my eyes light up and was like, oh, this guy knows Danny's on here.
The car pulled up and took him.
Oh, that was the cool thing is that when we landed, no, we didn't. No, because we saw him in baggage claim.
Well, he had to get his baggage and then he left.
He left,
In
yeah.
the car.
A private car picked him up. Anyway, enough of Danny. But because they're pitch correct audio, we can pretty much guess everyone in Group A, but I don't want to do that yet because it kind of ruins the fun. So anyway, so you've seen the pitch correct, or you heard the pitch correct audio. You've seen the things we've done for Group A and the pitch correct audio for the Clue to do. And so what's there to talk about? What do we want to talk about, guys? We can talk about the wild cards and the way that they're working according to a couple of things I read online. What happens is that the wild card will perform along with all of the other characters, and then from there they do all the voting. I don't know which character gets picked for which episode. I don't know if it's like, oh, this one's only a crab singing, maybe this one's a bulldog, maybe this one's the Yeti, but some of those costumes are really, really cool. Tabitha, I think her name is, or Tanya, I forget his name is, who designed them, just such a fantastic job doing it. So now, Andy says that the Black Swan had a leaked video. Well, it wasn't leaked. They actually, on Instagram, put up a video of the Black Swan performing. Where am I at? It was also part of the advertisements. Masked Singer. It's funny because a Masked Singer Instagram account always hides itself from me, and I don't know why. So let's see if I can play you guys the singing video. I don't know if it wants to play. Oh my gosh, I know this voice. Wait a minute, I know this voice. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know this voice. I know this voice. One second. JoJo. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm. Oh, okay. 1 second.
Aren't you ever curious about someone else's experience? Just trying to make the most out of their lives.
Okay, you heard that? Now let's listen to this. Okay, I'm sorry.
We keep on hoping. Dreamers are the first ones thrown away.
Okay. All right, the episode hasn't even started yet, and I think we may know who this is. It sounds like JoJo. Am I going crazy here? Am I going crazy? Those two voices sound the same. That sounds like JoJo, not JoJo Siwa. Oh my God, you all are agreeing with me. All right, I want to read something. Assemble Shark Horse says, it's funny because I literally said before the season started filming, well, now that Tori Kelly was on the show, maybe they'll ask JoJo. Wow. Edwin says, turn down your computer. I'm so sorry. I can't really turn down the audio as much, but oh my gosh. They're all agreeing that it's JoJo. Where's my marker? I want to write it down on the board. Which, by the way, I still have my official Masked Singer marker. Look, as much as I want to go ahead and make any reveals yet, I can't yet. I just can't. But if I am right, you have to make sure you share these videos. Make sure you are subscribed and you turn on notifications, and make sure you like every video we put online. But my gosh, the Black Swan sound just like JoJo. My gosh. Get out, let that near in there. I want to be known. I don't know the word. Oh my gosh. Miranda the Great says, but how does Caitlyn Jenner tie into this? That's a wonderful question, guys. A wonderful. I'm waiting to hear from you on the last punch. 1 second, guys. Sorry. So if you follow me on Instagram, it was all. So if you follow me on Instagram at Joey Contino, I like to we literally talk about the show as it's airing, and then after the show, because what happens is that it airs in East Coast, and then from there, all the way in California a few hours later. So I'm literally and I'm up till 6 o'clock in the morning. So you can learn to talk to me as it's going on. So anyway, so I don't want to do any reveals yet, but it's safe to say that sounds like JoJo. Someone says, how does Caitlyn Jenner get into this? For those who don't know, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but 2 weeks ago, I kind of revealed that Caitlyn Jenner, or at least one of the Kardashians, are on the show because there was a photo of Caitlyn Jenner in the exclusive, and I mean exclusive because you can't buy this exact sweater anywhere. Exclusive, don't talk to me sweater out in LA. Keep in mind, she lives in LA, Caitlyn, so it's not too far away from Red Studio where she could be a part of the show. And just like what we had with PETA, Maxim's wife, and with Kenzie's mom, and with Wendy wearing the mask, the shield, it's kind of the point to where these celebrities are now kind of like, we're kind of like, all right, people wear them in public. The only way to get them is if they're in the show or their family's in the show. So that's where Caitlyn Jenner comes in. And that's why a lot of people are saying the Chameleon is Caitlyn Jenner before we even hear it sing, because Caitlyn is, I believe, tall. How tall is Caitlyn Jenner? Caitlyn Jenner. She is 6'2". Oh, wow. Okay. She is almost a full foot taller than me. So it makes sense that she would be the Chameleon height-wise, because it's a very tall costume. But anyway, I don't want to say that yet, but to me that makes sense. But also keep in mind the wild cards are celebrities and do get those hoodies. So Caitlyn could be in there, but from Group A, none of them sound like Caitlyn singing to me. So that's why I'm going to go with potentially it being the Chameleon, which the outfit for the Chameleon is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. Anyway, so what are the questions you guys have about episode 2, aka Group B? My slaw wants to know how tall I am. Should I tell them, Jewel?
You're the tallest person.
I'm the tallest person in the world. When I'm in the room, I'm the tallest person. That's how tall I am. But Mr. Black Swan could be Zendaya. Zendaya is a little bit more of a deeper voice. Someone says Piglet is Nick Lacey. I know there's a little bit of... someone say maybe Phoenix is Kaylin. Oh no, Joey, who do you want voted off on this episode? Probably the Piglet, just because I love the other costumes. They're gorgeous. Do you think appearance can fool people sometimes? I mean, I think so. Sometimes, like for example, look at the Grandpa Monster. It's playing an old man, but I'm pretty sure it's someone very young inside. Just like when it came to the porcupine, the Robopine. He's 60, yet he sounds very young when he sang. What if Caitlyn is a guest judge? I don't think that they give out sweaters to the guest judge. Mr. Fawn says, you don't have green on today. Since you don't have green on, then it might be able to pinch you. I might be able to pinch you. I don't wear green on St. Patty's Day. I've never worn green on St. Patty's Day. I don't even think I have a lick of green. I have one green shirt. I think that's it. Right? Do I have any other like green shirts? Yeah. I'm not wearing any green. I could wear like my magnet I have. Here's a little green for you. My notepad that I do my notes in are green. Does that kind of count? Edwin says the raccoon is stumping him with his voice. Let me play you a little bit of the pitch correct audio. Corey says I found a video saying that he's 5'7". I'm not 5'7". Julia's 5'7". Are you 5'8"?
5'7".
Julia's 5'7". So there's a leaked video of the piglet singing on YouTube. It sounds like Nick. I don't think it's a leaked video. I think it's just a normal video of them singing. Someone says that the screen's a little... Do you mind giving me a napkin real quick? There's a little smudge on the camera. Someone's saying it's a little blurry. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go here. Let me look up on Instagram. Thank you. My me fix it real quick. How's that? Is that better? Can you see me? Can you see me? All right, awesome. A lot of people are saying Phoenix is going home. We've got Joey. Who do you think will take it off, Joey, tonight? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I was just going to go with whatever I felt like saying, and I just randomly put the Phoenix up. But looking at the costumes, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard. They were pushing the Black Swan, which tells me they're staying. We heard them sing. They're actually pretty decent. We heard the pigs sing a little bit, pretty decent as well. I can't imagine someone voting them off. The monster costume, the grandpa monster costume, I think that people just like the monsters in general, so the monster's probably not going in this one. The Chameleon's outfit is just gorgeous, and I'm sure people are going to think the same thing I'm thinking, that I love that outfit. I kind of hope that they stay on a little bit longer. The Phoenix hasn't been really, there hasn't been too much PR about the Phoenix. Haven't seen it sing, heard it move, not really much going on. So because I didn't tease it, I'm just kind of guessing that it's a Phoenix. I could be completely wrong, but that's just my educated guess. So Edwin says, imagine they take their top off instead. LOL. I would hate that. A lot of you guys are actually saying that Phoenix are. Well, this is weird. Amelia says she Googled my height and it says I'm 5'1". You gotta send me that link. Is there really something you can Google Joey Contino and stuff comes up? If you type Joey Contino into Google, this is weird. It comes up as Joey Contino YouTube, Joey Contino Wildwood, Joey Contino New York, Joey Contino Masked Singer, Joey Contino Age, and Joey Contino Instagram. Height. If I type in height, I don't see anything. Oh my gosh, it does. No, that's someone else. That's for a looks like a soccer player who's 6'2". See, if anyone knows how to build a Wikipedia page, that stuff would come in handy. So someone make a Wikipedia page. That way you won't have to look it up. Leah says, I looked you up and saw you. Yeah, if you actually Google Joey Contino, I come up. That's me. Anyway, we got 16 minutes to go until showtime, and we're Googling me. Enough about me. What questions? Yeah, we got a little derailed. We have 430 people joining us from around the world. If you haven't done so yet, someone says there is a wiki about me. No way.
There's not. There is not. He's not famous.
Is there really? Is there really a Wikipedia page about me?
I don't think so. Really highly.
If there is, you got to send it to me on Instagram. I really want to see this. If not, then you made me sad. But anyway, we have 431 people joining us from around the world. Make sure, please subscribe and turn on notifications. We really, I mean, the main goal for ending last year is supposed to be hitting 50,000, which we didn't hit. But we're now at 37,000, so we're trying to hit 40,000. What?
There is a page, but it's not yours. It's Dick Contino, which is actually.
Yes, he's an accordionist.
Yes, Richard Joseph Contino, 1930 2017, was American accordionist and singer.
I'm not an accordionist. Accordionist? They're actually saying there is a Wikipedia feet page on your feet, Joey. You get the joke because of the 6 toes, the 12 toes. Well, if there is no Wikipedia page, you guys should make one. I would actually enjoy just reading the random stuff you would put in there. And you should make some facts up too, which, by the way, those who really have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, go back to the video that shows this. It shows 6 toes on there, on each foot. And that has to deal with a mistake I made in the video yesterday, which I was trying to, for the master list of clues, I mentioned 146 toes. And I was saying Kermit has 6 toes, so you have 140. But because I said Kermit has 6 toes, and my brain went, oh, we all have 6 toes on every foot, which means every person has 12. And they started doing the math. But there's 14 times 12, it's like 156. But there's only 140 left. It doesn't make any sense. And I went on for like a good 3 minutes just rambling about toes. And so you guys sent me hilarious. I was reading the comments section. I was dying for the comments. I loved it so much. So then I made a fun little video this morning making fun of myself. So that's what that video is. If you want to check that out, it's only 3 minutes long, so you can watch it and come back here. Someone says, how do you feel about the blue pink crab? Also, love from your state. Ooh, woohoo! I love the crab. The crab is the reason why we got it on the show. I mean, that's what we wanted. Shauna says, why do you think the most elaborate costumes go home first? I don't. Not the most elaborate ones. I think it kind of matters on the way they're able to move and the way that they're able to use their costume to their advantage. You know, a lot of beautiful costumes made it through. A lot of scary ones, too. The Night Angel gives me nightmares. But other costumes, like I think that when T-Pain won the monster, that kind of started everyone's love for the monster. Is that Nala coming over?
Sure thing.
Oh, hey, Nala. Come here, Nala. So I don't think it's really, it's all just a guess at this point. Give me a few more episodes. I could tell you, I mean, just like every other season, what our top is going to be and so on and so forth. Sorry, excuse me. Masked Singer fan says, can you give me a shout out? There's your shout out. Should they add a moose or a snow woman on season 6? Who knows? It could be anything. Lauren says, Joey, please answer me. Out of all the seasons, which costume is your favorite? The broccoli was my favorite because it was Paul Anka and because it was the costume that we got on the show. Deborah says, hi, Nala. Hey, Julia. Night Angel says, I think the crab is a girl. That'd be so awesome. John Cena from Masked Singer. I would like to do that as well. But Nala, you want to come say hi? Oh, someone's asking about my mug. Oh, see, I always forget to wear the shirt and then show off the stuff. But we have new products, by the way. This is, oh, Nala's on here now. Hey, Nala. Nala, hi. Have a kiss. Hey, have a kiss. Hey, come here. Come here. Want a kiss? No? You hate me? She's looking at you like, Mom, pick me up, please. Anyway, I designed new merchandise for this year, and this is the design. I have to turn my light off so you can actually see it. It says, I know exactly who this is, and it's Ken. So I have these as mugs, and I have them as shirts. Where did I put that shirt? It's in my drawer. Go figure. Don't worry about it. So if you want to go ahead and pick them up, there's a link in the description below. Someone asked, how do you become a producer? At the end of every single video, you can have your name listed in it, and that's on Patreon. So you can jump on there. There's a description to that down below too. But we have 10 minutes until showtime. I'm looking at more questions you guys may have. Who do you think? What do you think song? I think Tyler, you did your question kind of backwards there. Brian says, I can't wait to get the I know exactly who this is mug. I love it. I think it's fun. There's many different colors too. And I'm also doing this as a regular pin. So that should be coming in the mail in like 2 weeks. So someone says a nutcracker. That'd be fun. It'd be Christmas time, sort of. So it would kind of work out. James says, do you want a baby monster for season 6? I do. The Masked Singer Ukraine has something similar to that. Which, by the way, remember, our wild card idea actually came from Ukraine. Because every single week there's a new mask. I feel like the Masked Singer Ukraine is going to have the most masks of any single season. Because almost every episode there's a new costume.
Their costumes are insane.
They're beautiful. And I mean, I follow them on Instagram. And the things they upload are like, man. Masked Singer Ukraine. So this is the new costume they just revealed. And they've been live now for 7 weeks. And some of their costumes are just gorgeous. Of course, it's going to be in Ukrainian. You're not going to be able to understand it, but let's play a clip for you guys. Here's their wolf. Their set's pretty cool too. And they have a live audience right now. So Actually, I honestly think that. I mean, the way, look at the way everything's so different. Yeah. So if you ever get bored, jump on their Instagram because they've got some amazing costumes. Look at this one. You know the song, Jewel? So anyway, and this was the baby one I wanted to show you. That's their baby monster, which is technically just called the Cyclops, so baby Cyclops. And this is exactly what I want on our show. Maybe even something, a cousin of this, which we're finding out, by the way, in the Masked Singer universe, all of the monsters are somehow related. I know it's a theory I'm working on, but it makes sense. It truly does. Anyway, we have 7 minutes until showtime. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give any video we put online a thumbs up. It definitely helps me out. If you were looking a way to support the channel, it's definitely one way to do it because it really helps push the channel through the entire YouTube universe. But just a couple recaps for tonight. We're seeing Group B perform, no wild cards. It's going to be the Pig or Piglet, call whatever you want. I say Piglet because I'm a Pooh Bear fan. Then we have the Phoenix Grandpa Monster. We have the Chameleon and the Black Swan. We mistakenly, and I say mistakenly because we haven't heard any clues or any pitch correct yet, think that we know the Black Swan already. Once again, the Cluedo will be coming out and giving us some clues the way that I'm going to be doing this tonight. So for those who think that, you don't want any spoilers or anything like that before the show, I'm going to be putting online, like 10 minutes after it airs, the guesses and things like that for each character. So you can come on here 10 or 15 minutes afterwards to see the clues and or the judges' guesses. And then roughly around 9:10 or 9:15, I'll put online, giving you at least a few minutes to actually see it because there's a little delay in some places. I'll go ahead and reveal who is under the mask of the folks. Then on Thursday around 2 or 3 p.m., I will do a full recap of everything that happened in that show. Then over the weekend, we'll do a pitch correct audio of everyone in this group, including the Cluedo, and we'll throw in Group A just to throw in Group A. And maybe if we're lucky, maybe we can reveal the Black Swan. I normally like to wait at least one episode, or at least 2 episodes per character, but we'll see how that goes there. Now, if you have any questions about the show that we didn't get to on today's live stream, remember we live stream every Wednesday an hour before the show. And you can join me on Instagram at Joey Contino. This is what I look like. You can look me up over here, and I will be glad to answer any of your questions. I know right now there's only about 30 questions. I know it'll pick up just a little bit more. Let's see here. How's Caitlyn Jenner tie-in? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I got a lot of questions here. And so you can send me some messages. I'll talk to you during the show. Make sure you follow me. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Michael says, hey, Joey, from all the contestants, who is your favorite? Counting all the countries?
Including all the countries.
Oh, including all the countries. Oh, that's hard. Because I love the crab. I love the Zolo from Mexico. That was pretty cool. France had a lobster. That was really cool. Ukraine has a lot of cool costumes.
The Ukrainian monster killed it. What was it? It was dragon.
Ukrainian dragon?
The costume, I just feel like the costume was so intricately done. Like, it was just gorgeous.
By the way, did you know that Belgium reached out to me of Masked Singer? The one I made, not that I made fun of, the dumpling. But they reached out to me after the show aired that night. And they're like, hey, did you see the dumpling got out? Did you see him perform? Because he's actually like a legitimate opera singer. At that point, we hadn't heard him sing. So to go ahead and hear him sing, it was like, oh my God, a guy can sing. But the costume was super weird. And one last thing before I go, the person who, not to hurt anyone if you're a Muppet fan, but the person who plays Kermit, because Kermit is real, but someone plays him, he did a full interview talking about all of his experiences. And so this weekend, I kind of want to do a video kind of discussing on how he filmed, or at least he got on to film this season of The Masked Singer, because it's a little bit different than what we're kind of used to. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Stay safe. Stay safe. Oh my gosh. Stay safe,
Stay
everyone.
safe,
Sometimes my dyslexia
Stay
sucks
safe.
so much.
Joe, staying safe is always good.
Staying faith. It's not on this faith, not faith. Stay safe. Things Joey said. They probably have a book somewhere. Put that on the Wikipedia page.
Wait a minute.
What?
Like mom has a book. Things that
Yes,
says, you
we
need
have a book
of
from my
things.
grandmother of things she said. That is ridiculous. And I hope that you guys, whoever created this Wikipedia page, because there's one out there saying I'm 5'1", add in there the crazy sayings that I say. Zabras to welcome to hell, Charlie, to what else did I say?
Oh, you say a lot.
I say a lot of them. I hope someone has them written down somewhere.
All when you went to get a cup of coffee and you asked for a blonde shorty, and that was it.
Yeah, but that didn't happen during a live stream.
No,
We're all doing
but
things
then
about the
you
live stream.
You actually said that to someone in real life.
I did. I asked for a blonde shorty at a cup at Starbucks. Can I get a blonde shorty? Thank God the guy didn't think I was like a creep asking for
What
a
you
blonde-headed
wanted
woman.
was a blonde roast.
I wanted a blonde
Short.
roast and I wanted a short son. I wanted a blonde shorty. Oh, see guys, this is what happens. This is what happens when you hang out with me way too long. Anyway, yeah, someone Jack just says we should have a book of Joey's gaffes. I'm down for that. Add that to the Wikipedia page. Anyway,
12 toes.
we've got 12 toes. Yes, add 12 toes to that. That one time Joey said every person has 6 toes on their feet. And if you see that photo, no, I actually have five toes. See?
Ew, Joe.
What? I'm showing them my feet. Sometimes people might think I actually have 6 toes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. Within the next 20 odd minutes, we'll have some videos up here for you. So 20 something. 20 something. All right. You're just making fun of me. You're not helping me.
I'm not here to help.
You're not here to help. You're here to make. Are you like? So she's like in the Muppets. You know how like they have Bert and Ernie? Oh no, the guys from the in the theater in the balcony. You're them. All right, I gotta go. The show's gonna start any second.
The guys in the theater in the balcony.
Yeah, the guys who
I'm your wife.
Yeah, I know you are, but what I'm saying is you're the guys that sit up in the balcony and roast every single person. They're screaming down. Hey, what do you call that for a singer?
Listen,
Hey,
if that was a job and they're hiring,
you want this?
position,
I'm over here working. Look at this girl just sitting on the couch.
I'd be great at it. I'd be like the best at it. I already did my job.
All right, I gotta go, guys. This show is literally starting in a minute. So be safe. I'll talk to you later. 12 toes all the way. Hashtag 12 toes. See you later, bro. Hashtag 12 toes. I like that. Oh my gosh.